Good morning, everybody. Rosetta Window Limit Outdoors. Today's video will be part 3 of my boat bottom fix repair. You guys can all go back part 1 and part 2 and see what I had to actually get myself into in the last step of actually cleaning up the bottom of the hull. So here's the whole process of what it took to actually get the boat prepped up to paint the bottom. Once again, like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Here's the bottom of the boat. I sanded it down with 80 grit sandpaper. All the side rails, I knocked off all the existing finish off of it. I wasn't gonna do the sides, but since there was so much decal residue that I could not wipe off with acetone or take it off with anything that I threw at it, I just decided to sand the sides down. Now I'm gonna probably do a two-tone with something else. I'm not sure yet, but first things first, I gotta do the bottom. And here it is all prepped up, nice and sanded. Patch areas are sanded down, scuffed up, so the epoxy actually sticks to it. Here's a pattern I'm gonna do. It's about halfway through the boat. It's gonna give it a little bit of a different look to it. I will be using Fasco's Super Slick epoxy coating, which is 2-part resin. First thing you need to do is get the actual resin and mix the color into it. What I decided to do is get one of the 1 ounce black with 2 kits. So it'll give it, instead of a black finish, it'll maybe give it like a grayish type tone. I don't want it to have a totally black finish to it, so I decided to go that route. We'll mix it in a 5-quart plastic container and using a microfiber roller, 6-inch roller, so I can apply it super fast since the pole's so big on this boat. Before I got to this process I ended up blowing it all off, all the nooks and crannies, got as much of the debris off of the boat as I could, and then gave it a good maybe 2-3 wipe downs of acetone to wipe down any aluminum residue and dirt, grease, and grime. So let's mix this product up and start applying it. As you can see, nice sharp hard lines. I extended the bottom of the coating to the back, sealed it up real nice. I just wanted to make sure that I used all the product. I didn't want to waste any. Considering it's not expensive, but there's no reason to be wasting product if we can actually use it all. It looks awesome. I like it. Like I said, I had to come back and recoat spots. The roller, I thought I was gonna not be able to finish with the roller that I bought. The thing fell apart, but luckily I was able to kind of just push against the broken spot and get it going. I'm gonna roll down a couple of spots and little saggers to smooth it out. Like I said, overall, very happy with how the boat came out, how the paint job came out. Applying that Fasco epoxy sealer took a while to put on, probably about an hour. The baking process is pretty straightforward. So now we're on to the next step, which is basically putting the 2-tone colors I'm going to be putting on the boat. I'm going to do red accents on it with a silver top. Here's the rest of the process. All the spots I didn't want to have any of the red paint fall on, so I did the side rails, the lower rails, a red accent, because what I'm going to be doing is pro striping it with some red pinstriping, and also the CF numbers will be a red color, so it'll stand out with the red, and the sides will be a silver gloss, which is gonna look super awesome and stand out in the water, and also when I'm towing it. So here's the second stage, the red, which is done. I'm just waiting for it to dry up now so I can do the silver part, and onto the silver part of it.